I've got these super sensitive ears, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. Yeah, EOD Kaboom online saying tough morning. As matter of fact, it is. Facebook feed seems to be suffering right now. The YouTube feed is back up, but that'll be the third time that it's been back up here this morning. So you might have to do what I know. Some of you are like, no, but I can't. I have to be near the Ray Gibson Show at all times. There's any speaker anytime, any screen anytime, and notwithstanding any of the issues right now, just remember that there are all kinds of places where you can pick up the feed. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, ThePOINT.gu. There is Rumble.com. Xstream should be up right now, and download the app if you have not got a copy of the 93.3 streaming app. Get a copy of it because you will be able to hear the stream, and likewise should be able to catch the video of it as well. Because we stream to that all the time. I think
use the code Gibson and it's free.
Yeah, it's totally free. Yeah. There might be a thing in there that allows you to go and reach in. Every time the stream drops, I know it's like inside baseball stuff, but every time the stream drops, because it's so rare that it does, I wonder what else is going on out there in the world. Are there global things? Is there something that is impacting? Is a shark biting the fiber that brings the interconnectivity to Guam? Not sure what it is. Maybe it's something in the back office just needs to get reset. That's fine. 8:15 on the Ray Gibson Show. A bunch of stuff still to talk about this morning, up to and including an interesting story from Axios about how the higher prices of virtually everything is impacting the restaurant business. How many times have you gone out to eat someplace and you take a look at the menu and you look at the prices and go, wait, hold on. It was cheaper in December, and it was cheaper a relative term because the price had gone up from somewhere in the course of the last couple of years, and consumers are seeing much higher prices these days. What is the impact being on the restaurant game? People still going out and eating because nobody likes to cook. We gave that up after COVID when we were forced to, cook all our meals by ourselves. And so lots of people eating out, but the cost of goods has gone up so substantially. Cost of hiring people has likewise gone up substantially. And we'll talk about the impact a little bit later on. 816 is on the phone.
The Jones Act. Oh, no, Jonathan Savaris.
Hey, Senator John Savaris on line. Buenas and Havaday. How you doing there, cuz?
Good morning, Havaday. I'm wonderful. I just wanted to call in and say good morning to everybody. Check in with you, Ray, because of course I haven't seen you since last week, right? Actually, I saw you Saturday.
Yeah, it was at Frank and Mary's thing.
And then you disappeared, and I was like, man, I didn't get my weekly picture with Ray Gibson.
So as I say, I got a better offer and had the opportunity to spend a couple of hours in my favorite front yard / backyard at Uncle Carl's place.
Oh, I went up there and I was a little too late. By the time I pulled up, most of the cars were gone, and I was like, "Oh shoot, man!" I had to drop my kids home first because I wasn't going to go up to, I had the kids out all day, and we just had to get them home and before I had to hit Uncle Carl's. But like I said, when I pulled up, everybody was gone, and I pulled up to Joe Cruz's house and I said, "Joe, let's go," and he said, "Bro, I crashed at the race today," and I was like, Joe,
whoa, wait! I didn't hear about that. How about Joe? You crash? Are you injured? I haven't seen you limping around the radio station.
I crashed 3 times, and then I got a flat tire, and I walked all the way from Channel 10 to Leo Palace crying.
No.
Yes.
That's not a short walk.
Well, I didn't cry, but yeah, I did walk.
That's just an excuse. It wasn't a good enough excuse not to go to
That's why I didn't talk about it, Savaris. All right?
Thanks for bringing it up. That's not a short walk, by the way. Did you go through the boondocks?
Yes, I did. And I pushed my bike, and it was flat.
Do you have lepto? Did you get leptospirosis?
No, I'm still alive, man. I showed up to work.
I know. So you didn't win?
No, I did not finish. DNF.
DNF. So who won?
Justin Chinana. The guy I beat last year. He trained all year for that.
Yeah.
He got it. Congrats, bro.
And then
Zach Murphy got second on that.
And putting nails and screws on the trail so you'd get a flat. Nice.
I deserved it.
819. Well, thank you for the moment of levity here for me and Real Joe there, John Savaris. What else is on your mind?
So, I was listening to Mayor Alec this morning, right?
Salty today.
I understand why. I bring that up because remember in past December we ran a basketball tournament in Santa Barbara because we wanted to raise money to make sure that we had money for maintenance of our beautiful facility that they just built, right? We're out of our warranty, and we're starting to run into issues previous to the warranty being running out.
Lovely.
And we're like, well, we know that the government of Guam isn't always doing the best job that they can to make sure maintenance is taken care of. So myself, the mayor, Shania, who runs the Dadito Yellow Jackets, and Christian Acosta, who's one of our basketball players, at the court, we all came together and said, hey, look, we need to do something to make sure we have extra money in case something happens at the court, right? We have the incidentals, our nets and our rims. People like to dunk sometimes. So those things mess up. We have to be able to replace it. And, of course, when we needed to make sure that we had access to funding to do that outside, because we know if we had to wait for the procurement process to do any of that, we would lose our part. We would lose our basketball court. And we've already done that for over a year, waiting for the renovation to be done. So this is why we were proactive. We had to take proactive measures to make sure that we put something within the mayor's office so they can handle. They have extra money specifically to maintain that our facility. And Mayor Alec is absolutely right. We always want nice things, but the thing is we can't maintain those nice things, and then eventually those nice things turn into things that look like situations that we have at GMH. And this is the problem. If we want nice things, every year we need to make sure that there's money for maintenance of these nice things so we can have that nice thing still nice in 10 years. And I'm
thinking about like the police station, the precinct up in Sinania. Got it all built up there, and here comes the first big wind, first big rain, and all of a sudden paint's going bad and moldy and everything, and not a whole lot I think set aside to be able to maintain that. And don't get me started on Southern High.
Exactly. I remember because I was in high school when Southern High was built, and Southern High was a state of the art facility.
Yeah.
State of the art for everything. And 10 years, even a couple years after Southern High was built, we're already hearing that the pool's inoperable.
Well, they never used it. I don't think the pool was ever used. I think it showed when they showed up and everybody went in for the big grand tour of this incredible facility. It had water in it, and I think that was the end of it. I don't think there was any maintenance on it. It went green almost immediately, and has been what should be a palace for our kids down south. We've got the performance place. We got the theater that they built down there. There should have been every major football game in the history of sports on Guam, in the history of high school sports. It should have been played on that field. But what, they got a drain in the middle of it? They got steel.
Exactly.
They got a drain trap right in the middle of everything. And you just go, what? Who authorized all of this stuff? And why did we not set aside money to maintain it? So I get it. I can totally empathize with Mayor Jess Alleg. So all right, thank you very much. Thank you for the gym. Our kids are going to appreciate it. But do we likewise? Are you going to give me money to maintain it? One of the conversations that came up the other day, well-intentioned piece of legislation that passed now into law to allow for veterans and their families to attend University of Guam for nothing. Just pay the whatever the fees and books and all of that stuff, but your tuition is going to be covered. But I don't know that they put any money towards that, so I don't know what Anita Enriquez and the rest of the folks at the university are going to do if they get a windfall, deservedly so. Of veterans and their families. Like I said, well-intentioned, but is there some dough behind that that's going to prevent the University of Guam to go back to the legislature and Chris Duenas in the middle of the year and ask for more money?
Well, and those are the things that have to be really looked at. Because I'll tell you, as a vet, I'm one of those